It's Thursday of Holy Week, and as we continue to walk with Jesus on those final steps before he went to the cross in those last hours, several things come to mind from the Gospels. One of the things that Jesus said, Luke records for us, "I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you." I think the emphasis there could be on several words, but that word "this," I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you. Because Jesus knew that it would be the one where he would transform the Passover feast into the Lord's Supper, where he would take the matzah and the wine and say, "This is my body, which is broken for you. Take and eat it." And then he would hold up the cup and say, "This is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many. As oft as you drink it, do it in remembrance of me." This Passover, this one was to be the transforming one, the one that would forever change the way that believers looked at that Old Testament ritual. And even as we celebrate today, Maundy, Thursday, and tomorrow, Good Friday, we think, and many places will be taking the Lord's Supper. We'll be doing that tomorrow in our service, our Good Friday service. Remember those words of Jesus. Then this was also the night when he went to the Garden of Gethsemane and prayed, "Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not what I will, but what you will." And Jesus set a model for us in prayer as we're facing suffering, as we're facing the unknown, what appears to be up in front of us, difficult times or unspeakably difficult times. Lord, may your will be done. Many times a person that has had a loved one that's sick has prayed that prayer, and then the Lord has taken them home. We don't understand all this. Some great mystery, many times walking with the Lord and why he does what he does, but Jesus gives us something that we can wrap around all the problems in our lives. Lord, may not what I will, but what you will. May your will be done. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, as he taught them to pray. And then finally, this was the night that he was betrayed there in the garden. 3 times he went back to the disciples and found them sleeping. But then Judas came, and Jesus, we were reading last night in the Bible study, once again it impressed me that Jesus said, "Here comes my betrayer, let's go." And he walked up to Judas, and Judas to him met him. There was no trying to get out of this. He had settled it in prayer there in the garden just hours before. And then he was arrested. And then everyone fled. Even Peter, who said, "Lord, if I have to die with you, I'll never leave you." And we make promises to the Lord sometimes, and then they're broken. But better just to follow him. Peter ended up following at a distance. And then he ended up denying him 3 times before the rooster crowed that Good Friday morning, the next morning. So we think of Peter's failure, but we also know that Jesus forgave him. And he offers forgiveness to everyone today who calls upon his name. Whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. So may God bless you today as you walk through this Thursday, a very interesting day in Jesus' life, in that he knew what was coming. And we probably, some of the most courageous things, well, definitely the most courageous things that anyone has ever done. He knew it was coming. He allowed Judas to go out and betray him. He knew this was all part of God's plan. He knew that the Scripture must be fulfilled. And he submitted to the will of the Father and went to the cross for you and I. God bless you today.